Hello from
everyone.
cold and rainy Montclair, New Jersey. It's not snowing.
Close.
It's close. It's close though. You can feel the threat in the air. So we're going to talk about editing.
Yes. So one of the biggest mistakes that we see people make is that they send out material before it's ready. And David is the prime example of people who do such a thing.
I am. It's
And
sad.
he's had to be trained by yours truly
yes.
over many years
It was painful.
that's a really stupid thing to do.
Bad. We get these manuscripts all the time, also from authors that say, well, my book doesn't really pick up until about page 75. But if you can just get through that, you're going to get to the really good parts. No one's going to publish a book like that. So it's really incumbent upon you to send out a manuscript that is as great as it can possibly be.
So the first part of that comes from you yourself.
Yes.
And being your own critical reader. One of the best ways to do that is to read your work out loud. Reading aloud reveals so much about a proposal or manuscript.
When I'm reading my stuff out loud, when I come to a sentence and I sort of like stumble over it, 99 times out of 100, there's something wrong with that sentence. And you can read on the page over and over again. You don't get the same effect at all as actually having the words go from your eyes through your brain and out your mouth.
Once you've done everything that you can possibly do yourself to your manuscript, then it's time to hand it off to readers, preferably readers who read books like yours. So that they understand the marketplace, they have a sense of comparable titles that are out there, and they know about this category of the bookstore.
And yes, you want people who are your mom and your cousin and your brother and sister to read them, but eventually you want to have people who aren't related to you in some sort of DNA way or through, relations of any kind. You want people who don't know your voice to read your book. And there are many places to go to find those. Join a critique group is a fantastic idea. Goodreads is a great place to find readers who will read your stuff and maybe you'll read their things in return. It's also a great idea at some point to edit someone else's book. It teaches you a lot about editing your own book.
And the third way is through hiring a professional to do this.
Trained professional.
And depending on your budget, there are many ways to do this. If your budget is not very big, we love recommending librarians and booksellers who know this category of the bookstore. There are also all kinds of freelance editors out there, many of whom who worked in fantastic publishing houses. And you want to find someone who has expertise in your area of the bookstore so that you're making sure that you are adhering to whatever tropes or conventions or what have you for your genre, or if you're writing nonfiction, for the particular expertise that you have.
One caveat, buyer beware. Make sure you do a lot of research before you give anybody any money to edit your book.
That's our 2 cents for the moment on editing.
By the way, I'm on my 90th draft of my novel that I've been working on for 10 years, 90 drafts, and I've paid 4 trained professionals to look at the book.
We also just want to put a quick plug for our first YouTube Pitchapalooza, which we are very excited about. You can send in your pitch. All the information is on our website for how to do this. This is in conjunction with NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month. And if you buy a book and send us a receipt, you will automatically be eligible for a free webinar where you will get to read your pitch.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed, even if your pitch does not get read on air on YouTube. So have a happy
February
and talk to you all soon. Bye.